You got to love clutch moments. When you get guys that can make plays and do things for you. First of all, Big Mike over there, just traded for him. He's a tremendous football player. We got GP on the right, Van on the right. Those guys. Pat showed up in big ways. I mean, just guys just stepped up in key moments, and just another great moment. When you're playing a game, it's a collection of 75 plays, and you want to see how many great moments you can have. And when we had that one in the key part of the game, obviously.
You've had a lot of, obviously, over your years, satisfying throws, touchdowns, but that seemed to be really satisfying to your reaction after you hit that.
Yeah, every time we win, it's satisfying. That's, it was a big time catch by Mike. I just try to give him a chance, and let him do his thing. As a guy that's had, 3+ 1,000-yard seasons over his career, a guy who's made plays, a guy who's faced some adversity. You love it when guys face adversity and they come through on the other end of it. He had a great week of practice. I thought all of our guys had a great week of practice. We battled. We knew this is a really good football team, and they play hard, they play tough throughout the game, and we knew that it was going to come down to the wire, and we made it when we needed it.
How hard to do that with a guy that literally just got here? You've had that little time with, he's had that little time to get into the offense. How difficult is that to pull that off?
I think that when you throw so many footballs and you play with so many different talented guys and everything else, but really it's a credit to Mike, just studying the film, and understanding all the extra time that we put in this week, just having confidence in the people around you. That's what makes football so great. We had confidence in the defense to get a huge stop. They did, just guys answering the call. The ability to respond in the midst of adversity is really what's important. And when you can do it as a collective effort, and you do it collectively as a team, and everybody not blinking, we look forward to those moments, and we know that we believe that we can win them, and sure enough, we did tonight.
Russ, when you leading up to that 4th and 1, and talk about leading up to that 4th and 1. What's the key to getting that to work?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is we're trying to get another first down. We almost got one. CP almost got it. That was close, and it's just trust. It's trust in Coach Tomlin, what decision he wants to make and how we want to go about it. We have the mentality of making a play, and depending on what we were going to do, and I'm not going to tell you guys what we were going to do, but what we were able to accomplish there was huge. Obviously, get that first down, just to celebrate together and know we won the game right there was huge.
Did your cadence get them off the jump, or what happened?
Yeah, just definitely hard counted and try to get them to go, but I think we got answers on different things that we want to do, and I'm going to play a little coy and not tell you guys what we're doing.
Was the wind affecting some of the deep ones?
The wind was definitely real today, but I think we could have made a couple more throws. I mean, the deep one to GP, I'm trying to give him a chance, and it just you try to launch it down there to him, and most of the time it works, and that time it didn't. But it was really a long punt, and so it's all right, let's go. But the thing about us is that I think the biggest thing, and Coach talked about it at the end of the week, is in these moments, these critical games, and these fun games that we have coming up, and all of that, and the battles that we have coming up. It's not about worrying about what happens or this and that. It's about being in the moment. Being so locked into the moment and loving the moment so much that you can't miss it. And sure enough, we were able to do that. I think the offensive line did a tremendous job. We battled. I thought guys responded in the midst of adversity. Like I said, I think we just we needed to answer the call. And once we got that touchdown, the defense stood up like the best defense in the world that they are, and that was huge for us.
Mike Williams again. Have you thrown that ball to him at all during the week? That pattern, that play?
I threw a few to him, yeah, for sure. We definitely threw a bunch of them, but just different routes and different things we did with them. And but you visualize those moments and what could happen, and just trusting guys. And once again, that was all Big Mike there.
Russ, that first touchdown to George, did you try to back shoulder him? Did you describe that catch you made?
Yeah, I mean he's special, one of the best receivers in the National Football League. Give him a chance. He made a great play. Tried to put it in his vicinity. He does a great job of beating guys on routes. Man, just George is he's been really showing up in special ways, man. I just got so much confidence in him, who he is, the competitor that he is. His practice habits have continued to grow, and he's a warrior out there, and just how he prepares. All of our guys are. I mean, I think Van, Calvin, Pat, and all the tight ends, and just the guys up front. It starts with those guys up front, and so George is just another young star that we really believe in.
Russell, one more here.
Russell, Washington's trying to get to where this franchise has been for 4 decades. You were in a place for more than a decade where you had excellence year in and year out. how difficult is it to build that and then to maintain it over a long period?
You know, excellence is built daily. It's built daily. You know, it's the obsession with the process. It's the obsession with the adversity too, knowing that you're going to come out on the other end of it. And I think so many people they check out when it gets a little bit hard, you know, and tough, and obstacles come your way. And I think the great players, the great organizations, the great teams, they're able to overcome obstacles and just trust the process. It's a journey, and I think that, you know, obviously this organization is, you know, one of the best to ever do it. I was obviously in Seattle, we were able to win, you know, for those 10 years there, and just, you know, it's all about the people. You know, when you got great people, you got great coaching. Obviously, in Seattle was Coach Carroll and what he was able to do and the culture he was able to build. Obviously here, Coach Tomlin has done it for 17 plus years, and I mean, there's only been, I don't know, 3 coaches here, I believe, something like that. I mean, that's fascinating in itself. That's history in itself. And Coach Tomlin's leading the way, and just Art Rooney does a tremendous job, and then Omar just, I love the confidence that he has in all of us, obviously, to make a big move like getting Big Mike, and just, I think, in Preston too. And I just think that it's a collective team effort, and, you know, culture is built over time. It's built over daily obsession with excellence. And just the last thing I would say is just by faith, you know, to be able to win games and to trust and to be in moments like that and love moments like that and trust that, you know, that it's going to work out in your favor more times than not. And I think that's the mentality you got to have. And so I just thank God for the opportunity to be here in a great organization with great players, great coaching staff, and great fan base. These towels were flying all around, man, and it's just a special thing. So, you know, I'm loving the moment.
All right, we're going to bring George.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.